Dom here from Essential RC. Before we get into our latest flight test, I just wanted to share with you these fantastic prescription lenses that you can easily install into your FPV goggles. If you ordinarily wear glasses, then these are a must to just make your whole FPV experience a lot more enjoyable. All you need to do is to go onto vrwave.store, key in your prescription that you can easily get from your optician, and then about 1 to 2 weeks later you'll get these lenses and you'll never have to wear your glasses with your FPV goggles again. Highly recommended, and we use them a lot. So at the flying field with the Flex Innovations RV8 with FPV, Jason's on camera, and as we said last time, Jason designed this mount on the vertical stabiliser for the gimbal, just with pan only, with the DJI digital FPV system, but we have changed to a Cadex FPV camera because it's much better in low light and it's late afternoon.
And it's a really dark and dingy day.
It's a bit dark, so it should look quite bright on the FPV camera. So you're on camera. Carl's going to spot me, he's just coming over, but this is the first FPV flight. It's always good to do a first flight that we did in the first video to test everything works okay, and it did. But we have to have a spotter, that's the rules, just in case something happens to my FPV feed and he can take over. But here we go, so let's wheel it here.
You taking off line of sight or taking off goggles?
Taking off goggles.
Ooh. What could go wrong? Pilot Dom at the ready. Yep. Okay.
So first off, the view's fantastic with the front fuselage, the canopy and the wings in the foreground, and the sunset looks absolutely brilliant. Yeah, a little bit of vibration in the picture, we think, because of the unbalanced prop, and we'll sort that for next time.
If you go up high and shut the throttle and glide down, does it get rid of it?
Let's try that. Yeah.
So I think it is prop there.
Has it got a foam spinner?
Plastic spinner.
Yeah, and there's no vibration at low RPM.
What about full throttle?
Yes, there is.
Right, okay.
So we'll balance the prop.
It's a big old prop, to be fair.
What size is it?
Nice roll the other way.
It's a very cool view though, isn't it?
It's a brilliant view. You know what, I like it better than the in-cockpit view.
Yeah.
And we didn't do the in-cockpit view because we tried it, and the transparent plastic or whatever it is, it's it just what would you say? It just ruins the view. It has to be very good glass, I think, for it to be a a usable view for an FPV pilot. So this is the next best thing. It really works. The interesting thing will be on landing, I reckon. Whether being high up on that vertical stabiliser makes you think you may be higher than you are, but so let's turn. We'll do a loop this time. Here you go, little dive. Brilliant!
It was actually a pretty well orchestrated loop from here as well.
Oh, awesome!
I think you should try and make yourself sick though, Dom. Go up high and do a stall spin again.
Yeah. You always come up with the crazy ideas, Carl. You tell me when you think I'm high enough.
Oh, for a stall spin, keep going,
Yeah,
keep
keep
going,
going a
keep
lot.
going, keep going,
Oh.
keep going.
Don't know why it's doing that. Did I just stall?
Yeah, you did still.
Yeah.
Turn back towards us. You'll probably be alright now.
Yeah, that'll probably do, yeah.
That'll do. Didn't know where I was. Right, let's do a low pass. We'll come round, do a low pass.
Do you reckon if he goes inverted, he'll stand on his head?
And you know, compared to all the other things that we have flown FPV, this is just nice and slow. And it's nice because of that. I've not been using, and you know what, it's such a wide view, I've not used the panning at all, which I did do there. Let's get a bit of height again.
In a minute, do another low pass and tell me how high you think you are.
Yeah, okay.
So like come across at head height, just to see how much that camera throws you off.
I bet I was quite high then, wasn't I, on that pass?
Yeah. Not far off, you're probably about 12 foot up there, aren't you? Maybe 10.
That's a tall head height.
Yeah, it is a tall head height, yeah. You're probably two people. But you're not as far out as I thought it'd be.
Okay. Do I need flaps?
I wouldn't, but it's up to you. I think it flies quite slow anyway.
Yeah, I don't reckon you need black.
Well, let's tell you what to do. I'm up here, I'm high enough, right?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I mean, you're stationary.
I think I'm going to do half flat. As long as I'm not stalling, I think that's worth doing.
It does give you a very nose down attitude.
You tell me how you think I'm looking on
Yeah.
approach.
Still
You're
pretty-
way high.
Yeah, you're like above tree height still at the moment.
Try and go a bit more right to the patch in case you hit the fence. 20 foot, 10 foot, 8 foot, 6 foot, 4 foot, down. Perfect!
Really?
Yeah!
Was that a nice level landing?
Yeah!
Fantastic.
Doesn't get much better, does it?
Maybe you should land in the goggles more often.
Yeah.
So there we go. Down in one piece. Fantastic. So that was perfect from start to finish, and actually much more enjoyable for a first FPV flight than anything else I've flown. The Avanti, the A10, and the Spitfires. It's just a much more stable platform for FPV and more predictable, and just able to fly slower as well and do aerobatics. So really good. Thanks guys.
No worries.
So if you've enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications of our future uploads and live streams. And if you enjoyed this video specifically, then give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate that. But thanks to Jason on camera, thanks to Carl spotting as well. Thanks, and we'll see you next time for another Essential RC video. Cheers. Brilliant. So first off, the view's fantastic with the front fuselage, the canopy and the wings in the foreground, and the sunset looks absolutely brilliant.
You only need the audio, don't you?
Correct.
Okay, it's just next to you, not looking at you though.